Thank you for choosing the Poor Life Decisions podcast with me, Davidge Phipps. I'm Davidge Phipps. With me, as always, is Silver Doubloons, the famous pirate. I call him Brandon. Dory sometimes. Silver, how you doing? It's been a while. We took a few weeks off. How you feeling?
You rarely call me Brandon. You usually call me Silver Doubloons. For being honest.
Come on. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know, but I'm just pointing out that you lied to the people. You lied.
I didn't lie. I've called you Brandon before.
Sure, you've called me Brandon before, but you usually call me Silver Doubloons.
Silver, Brandon.
We also have Garrett with us tonight.
Hey, Garrett.
Hello.
How's it going, man?
I have a headache.
Oh, you taking some Delta 8 for that?
I've taken all the meds I can.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I can't possibly take any more meds. I've got so many in me. I've taken all the meds I possibly can. Hell yeah, Garrett, you're a fucking stoner. I love it, dude.
It muted, response from Garrett. Sounds about right. Well, how you been? I mean, other than the headache and all the Delta 8 you can take.
Well, I got a new recliner that my cat seems to enjoy.
Hell yeah!
That's cool. I mean, does it spin?
No.
No, probably not. It's a recliner.
It does rock.
It fucking sounds like it rocks, dude.
Yeah, oh my god, dude, it's off the chain. Okay.
It's a lazy boy, too. A very old one, so.
I got one.
It's made with quality.
Did you get it at the Goodwill?
Neighbor of someone was getting rid of it, so.
It came with COVID for free.
I'm vaccinated.
COVIDforfree.com.
I'm sure it's not taken yet.
Wow.
I really wouldn't want to be the first one to look that up, really.
I'll get April to
Google
look into
domain.
I didn't ask April this week, but she's welcome back.
Oh yeah, I haven't talked to her either.
You did a month sober.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, do you remember what I kept saying? Do drugs. What are you doing?
Yeah, but I can't. I have to do it.
Why?
So I can reset my tolerance. We've been over this. I can't.
Okay.
If I do drugs forever, they eventually lose their efficacy, and I have to do more and more, and their effects get more and more diluted. So I have to reset my tolerance, usually about twice a year.
After the podcast, I would like to explain something to you. Silver.
Go ahead. You can't embarrass me.
No, I not something I want something on the internet from me.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but we'll figure it out.
It'll work out.
It'll work out.
Thread, follow, hopefully it doesn't lead to nowhere.
COVIDforfree.com is available, but only if you spell out the FOR. COVID with a 4 and then free.com is not available.
Oh, so we have to use a 4?
You'd have to use the word for.
Oh, like FOUR?
No, FOR.
Oh, okay. Riveting.
Taking out that you.
COVID for free. I can't possibly envision a good use for
American
that website.
English and Canadian English are kind of different since they go by English from the UK, so color.
I don't think we ever had a U in 4 though.
You know, I'm just making fun of you.
Sick burn, Garrett.
You got me there.
You got him.
Yeah, I know.
The only reason you guys got rid of those letters is because of newspapers and trying to save as many letters as possible when you're putting ads in there.
Capitalism, baby.
Yeah, it's really more of an insult to you than us. We could afford those letters, you know.
I never asked for this.
One could argue that really we were just evolving the language as you have already taken. As far as possible, I guess.
Are you saying that we don't have more words to find or make?
There's a maximum number of words.
I'm saying we are.
We are what?
We are always evolving the language, always condensing it.
Word?
Like in Middle English,
Yeah.
for Shakespeare's time, there would be 73 words per sentence.
Is that iambic pentameter?
No,
No. Okay. 72
I'm
words.
just saying, like, during his time, if you were to write a letter, there would usually be 73 words per sentence.
Is that because ink is expensive?
Whoa.
I don't like.
Hang on. Alert! We have somebody in the chat. The
Boner
Duke
chat alert. What's going on in there?
of Slink. Type in covidforfree.com/coughing party.
Isn't
Is that a
that
link?
Colin?
It's a link, but it's definitely not it's not an actual website. It's just a meme. Guys doing a meme over here in the chat. We got memers.
Hey, you want to join, Colin? We were looking for a guest. Calvin
Is that Colin?
Oh. That is Colin.
Damn, I think you've told me that before, and I apologize for not remembering.
Well, your brother was the last time he came on, I think, and he said that he thought it was that other guy that you guys know with the knife thing.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember one year when Colin came up. He was trying to win a knife at the fair, but they wouldn't give it to him. But they gave him a lighter.
Which fair? Was it like the Mazomanie Wild West days?
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, no, that knife is probably bolted to that carnival wall. Like, it's not coming off. Man.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
I remember going there, like, after going to college and coming back and being like, Carnies are very sad people. I mean...
Colin remembers that, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's what he said.
What was it? What game was it? Was it the ring toss or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was.
We're waiting for a response from Colin in the chat. We've got our ear to the ground here. We've got the chat open and waiting the response. Was it ring toss? Is the question. Do you think he'll remember? Do you think he won't? It's hard to tell. There's only one way to find out.
Thanks, Colin. Thanks for the tangent.
I can't remember the game. I remember being pissed about the knife, though. He says. Ring toss sounds right. Ring toss sounds right.
Yeah.
Not responsible enough to have a knife, so here's a fucking lighter. Was
those modified like Daisy repeater rifles that shot corks? Like, I think did they have like a air hose to them or something like that? Do you remember that, Garrett? Because it fucking shot those things.
I know they were definitely bolted to the stand somehow.
Yeah, they were definitely tethered. so nobody would run away with them.
In retrospect, do you think it's weird how toyified games were to us as children?
Well, the fair was more of a Wild West thing.
Yeah,
So
well,
you could get away with a lot more. Then we kind of modernized during the 1860s onwards real fast.
If you guys had kids, would you give them toy guns?
Yeah,
like
probably.
guns, probably.
Yeah.
If they got airsoft guns, like when they were 18 or whatever.
I would
I was just curious.
have to see how mature they were at each age before I even decided it.
If they want a toy gun, I'm gonna take them to fire a real gun.
Yeah.
No
and then
toy
if they
guns
still want
until
toy
they...
guns, like,
I think that's a good idea.
yeah, no, guns. People are scared of guns because they don't know how to use guns, which is bad. I think it's important to be educated on how they work because it's an important tool that I think everybody should have, you know, just in case the aliens come and they don't like us.
You play Prey?
I did. I didn't get very far in it, but I know how it ends.
The aliens came and they were eaten. Anyway, go ahead.
I saw the Tomorrow War, you know, with Chris Pratt. Okay,
Yet
so
to see it.
yeah, it's fucking good.
The Tomorrow War?
Yeah, dude. So, this guy's celebrating Christmas with his family, right? Chris Pratt, wife and daughter, and then he's watching a soccer game, and then this guy's about to score a goal, and then like a portal opens up, and then these people start falling out of it, and they're just like, "We are you 30 years from the future. Aliens have invaded. We have lost. We are losing the war." So they start recruiting people from the past to come to the future and fight. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Right? It
I
doesn't
mean,
time travel.
It's kind of like reverse Terminator. Instead of sending soldiers into the past, you're taking soldiers from the past.
They're taking like millions.
Like that scene in Lord of the Rings where they get the ghost people.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorta.
Different. This is just time travel. And I mean, any story involving time travel it has many plot and loopholes, but it's like that's because we haven't figured it out yet. We know time is always moving forward. We know that light is traveling at us from farther away in the galaxy where we are.
We think time is moving forward.
That's how I perceive it. Actually, I think standing still most of the time.
Have you ever been to
Humans.
the event horizon of a black hole and come back, Doc?
Not in real life.
Then you don't know everything about time.
No, I don't. Those black holes suck light in. That doesn't even make sense to me. Light? It's right there. I can touch the light bulb. I could touch the...
No, you're not.
If I put a fork in the socket, like...
You aren't touching the light is touching you.
If you touch the light bulb long enough, your hand will turn red.
I'm kind of getting a tan.
I mean, light is both a particle and a wave.
Yeah.
So it really only interacts with us part of the time.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
I don't.
We see a very small spectrum of it.
Well, yeah. Everything is nothing. I know nothing. But, like, light travels in waves, UV, from the sun, you know? And then objects like you or I, or like my phone, are just particles mashed together. Different compounds just, like, vibrating closely together. And the way that fucking electrons and all that shit works, they never touch. It's physically impossible. You can separate a fucking atom, but it doesn't fucking touch. Okay. Okay, and it's just vibrating.
Rarely.
Yeah.
Rarely they touch.
And you know, like, what do you mean rarely? I don't think it's possible. Like,
because there are certain particles like ultra high frequency gamma rays and
I was one of
whatnot.
those in high school.
Those are strong enough to actually split a nucleus.
yeah.
So it has to interact with it somehow. So it
Well, it just
technically
kinda passes through
touches. Yeah.
those vibrating, and but nothing ever touches, and you can't feel you can feel the radiation from light. But what do you know? It doesn't make any sense. So I think we live in a fucking simulation. I'm just like, I'm fine with this. Sometimes you can get drunk enough and then see through the simulation, and it's kind of nice. I think that's what I think stream entrance is, because like you're just kind of like, ooh, you know.
For sure, dude. You're just like, ooh.
Sometimes I just turn into a plant, and I'm like waving in the wind.
For sure, dude.
I've never hallucinated, so I
You should try staying up for
have
72
nothing
hours.
to.
Yeah, that's true.
I have actually.
You didn't hallucinate any?
No, I just
Oh, dog.
it's I'm either conscious and aware, or then I'm just not aware.
You mean like sleep paralysis, maybe?
No,
You mean just existence?
I reached the point where I wasn't
Nothing?
able to make any more memories without any more sleep. So I was basically staring at my TV, awake. I was apparently asked questions and told to do stuff, and I apparently responded, but I don't remember it.
Your brain just gave out.
Yeah.
It went to sleep, but you were still walking.
I would say the subconsciousness kind of
Were you
conked out or conked in somehow.
Was it a poltergeist?
No.
It doesn't sound very violent. It just sounds. So you're awake.
It was Yeah, I was awake.
Sounds like that's all it was. Is you were just awake. But you couldn't
Yeah,
make.
that's what I'm explaining to you. That
I
I
get that.
didn't experience any hallucinations. I was functional until a point, then I was just awake.
Checks out.
I'm still convinced. I believe you 100%. I don't know what we're arguing about.
I didn't
And
know
you
we were
didn't-
arguing.
Well, you
Well,
were
To have never
asking me questions about why.
Sometimes I'll see a bush in the distance that looks like Oscar the Grouch, and I'll be like, "Ugh," you know? But then I just see it's a bush, and I'm like, okay. I don't know if that's a hallucination. It is a funny joke, if you ask me. But,
It's probably part of that thing where the brain is looking for faces everywhere. You know that thing?
eh,
Yeah, because that's how we like spot animals or some shit.
Patterns, yes.
yeah. Fractals and all that. Not fractals, I'm sorry.
Maybe.
Light's so weird.
Patterns, but
Patterns, yeah. People like making sense of things, otherwise it doesn't,
Makes
and
sense.
the human face is quite an easy pattern to replicate, let alone eyes. So
Alone Oscar the Grouch.
Dude, it just the bush was shaped like Oscar the Grouch, and it made me flinch for a second because I was just like, "Oh shit, is that Oscar?" I love Oscar. I should get an Oscar the Grouch tattoo. Him staring at that lady's butt with the sunglasses on. If I put that on my butt,
Do you think there's an Oscar the Grouch chia
and
pet?
the lady's butt is your butt.
no, it's just on my butt.
No,
Oscar-
I think the lady's butt should be your butt.
Fuck off.
I think everyone should have their own butt.
I got a sick booty, I'm told. Matt's always telling me I have a sick boot. Sorry, animal chin. I'll get that.
Post.
Yeah, I'll get that post, dude. Oh,
But
this
alright.
new job that I got, I want to talk about it a little bit.
Oh yeah, you get a new job.
I did get a new job. It's
What can you say-
they haven't paid me yet.
What can you say about your job?
They haven't paid me yet.
How long have you been working there?
I'm gonna start my 4th week this Monday.
That's very unusual.
Yeah.
Well, high-end jobs are not unknown to be a once monthly payment schedule.
Well, they better fucking pay me.
Have you talked to anybody about this yet? Like, what would you what do
The
you
guy,
know?
the guy who has been there 4 more weeks than me and is training me,
Mm-hmm.
and we're struggling because the guy who was training him hasn't been in for the last week. 2 weeks now, I think. We're just kind of like...
Well, is he getting paid? Did he tell you that? If he's working there 4 weeks?
Oh, yeah,
More than
he
you?
said it took 4 weeks to get paid.
Oh.
I was oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like,
That's
okay, I
what I
won't
thought.
worry about it until the end of the 4th week when they don't pay me. You know?
Probably
What is it?
fine.
You know, it's just like explaining to rich white people why they can't have 3 10-pound monitors on like a 45-pound max like lifting thing, because the way that they're built, it's going to tip over. It's not bolted down or anything. It just sits on your desk, and then they want to put like it's just ridiculous, and we're just sitting there like, we can't do that. But then they keep coming back and like, we're gonna do it, okay? We're gonna do it. And then sometimes you just take it out of the office because it's not supposed to be in there. And people are like, well, then give me a 43-inch monitor because I don't want to bring the one that's at home back into the office.
I say just let them do it and let their legs get crushed one day when they're exiting the table, you know? And that'll show them.
Jesus, man, no. Yeah, I like the building manager. He's a cool guy. And he's just like, do not do this. I don't want to get sued. I don't want to sue anybody, you know, counter sue, because he's telling us, and it's just like, dude, I've been here 2 weeks, and you're putting that on me? Like, so I'm telling these, like,
No, he's informing you.
back off. You can't do that. And they're just like, well, I never, you know, like, it's fucking the best job I've ever had.
Nice.
Yeah.
You should say, yeah, you're damn right.
Yeah,
You never. You're telling me to do it, and I'm telling you no.
Yeah. I met I met the guy at the company, and he's very nice. Very nice. That's all I'll say. I'm sorry. Haven't paid me yet. Best job I've ever had. What can I say?
I'm happy for you.
I've been eating out a lot more. Probably, I think I went through a month's worth of rent.
Jesus. You gotta learn to cook, dude.
Well, I can. It's just like when I'm out doing stuff, I don't want to like go home, eat, and then come back. Especially if I'm drinking. Dude, stand up is back, baby.
I guess you'll be out drinking a lot more. That means you have to eat out a lot more, and that sucks. That's a That's that's gonna be hard on you.
Yeah, maybe he'll die soon.
How you feeling
try-
lately?
Oh, dude, I feel great. Like I think I'm finally over the hump with that COVID shot. Like
Nice.
I ran the other day. Like
Ooh.
I got like I'm doing stuff. Like I kind of like I'm a lame parkour person. You know, I broke my ankle once after I fell 10 feet. It's
Nice.
parkour. Yeah. I've been doing that a little bit again. Because at night there aren't as many people that will be like, "Hey, don't fucking do that."
Are you filming it at all?
No, what? No, I don't want any fucking evidence. I don't want anybody to know how fast I am.
You should film it and post it to your Instagram. You could be one of those guys who crawls up between the two walls and like is
I
a
can't do that.
professional fly. That would get clicks. That would get clicks.
Don't at me. I don't want that on.
Not Tom Cruise.
No. I believe in Jesus. I believe in Zeno too. I just think he's a fucking asshole. Thanks,
Okay,
Phil. Toil,
Wow.
toil and bubble. Fuck L. Ron Hubbard. He shits.
Colin asks,
Oh,
is Oscar the Grouch just a sentient ghillie suit?
yes.
Yeah, he doesn't have a gun. He lives in a trash can. Like he's grouchy.
I would think a sentient ghillie suit would more have the personality of like Solid Snake.
Yeah.
I think he would be like sneaking around everywhere because he's a ghillie suit. He would like live in the grass probably. He would have like a little ghillie suit family with little ghillie suit children.
Sniper?
Yeah. They would probably have natural sniper. This is like then like as they grew up, they would get more attachments.
Jesus Christ! All right, you remember our cousin Matt Garrett?
Yeah.
His brother, our cousin went to Afghanistan for 4 years, and he was a Marine, and his younger brother asked him, like, so when do you level up to the tank? Yeah.
Nice.
My brother's just like, it's not how that works, bud. You know, hey, I wouldn't mind getting my cousin in on here once. That's a guy who, like, I've always been.
We just have to make sure Aunt Barb doesn't learn about it.
Learn about what?
Him coming on.
Yep.
He's a gossiper.
Okay, well, don't say her name. Don't say her name, fucking asshole. Now I gotta bleep it out twice. Yeah, leave our fan. Anyways.
Oh, wait, no.
Don't say another name.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't do it. Shut your mouth.
I got it wrong anyways.
Good. Because I don't want that one that you said to actually know about this either. Get her out of here. Anyways, what were we talking about?
I couldn't tell you. We do have a topic this week. Go ahead.
Talk about L. Ron Hubbard's grandson, or
Sure.
great grandson, I forget which. Stephen DeWolf. There's two things on. What's it? On YouTube about one about the God and the Man, about his grandfather, and the other one about a story that happened to him, or happened near him, I should say. Yes.
Where was the point?
You talk first.
Yeah. Where was the point? Fuck L. Ron Hubbard.
Those two videos I recommend.
Oh, dope. Sorry. I got confused. Jesus Christ, Gary. I went through the entire theme song to Jeopardy in my head, like, while you were talking about that. I did the eye movements.
Well, fuck you too.
Yeah, fuck you too, man. What's it called? Wait, no. Okay, Jesus Christ. Welcome to the Poor Life Decisions podcast with Davidge Phipps. I'm Davidge Phipps. With me as always is Silver Doubloons, the famous pirate. Silver Doubloons. What was the Poor Life decision this week?
Sportsmanship.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
G-Fox, you got a sportsmanship thingy?
Not really.
I'm sorry.
I've always been a relaxed person.
Want to talk about playing Halo 1? Playing Capture the Flag Rockets on, what was that, Tombstone?
I was good at it, and you were yelling at me. That's what it was happening, because I was always good at rockets.
Get fucked.
Don't you dare.
Get fucked,
Just like,
Doc. Get fucked.
On
right?
Siphon Filter 2, you stopped letting me play after I kicked your ass with grenades only.
Yeah.
And then you stopped playing Double Agent Spy vs. Spy when I could kick your ass in the stupid little mini game.
That one was interesting. Yeah, but I could beat you with a gun before you even got close enough, so it didn't matter.
Ooh.
You said,
Plus,
you
I moved
specifically told me
360.
you stopped playing it because I always beat you whenever it came down to it.
No, I said you always beat me in the quick time action thing.
Yeah.
Which is like the worst invention in video game history ever, if you ask me. I fucking hate. It's like
we're on land.
Dude, it's just like I'm in the middle of concentrating on my character where his gun is aiming, and I'm trying to shoot him in the fucking face, and then a fucking B button comes up, and I'm just like, B? Fuck! Like, why am I hitting B? Like, and it's because somebody's grabbing you to snap your neck, and it's just like, oh, okay. And so what I would do is I would just listen for somebody around a corner, and then as soon as they came back, I would just backpedal and shoot them. Game over. You know? And then I got 360 and started playing COD, because I was this COD Warfare, Modern Warfare guy.
Good old COD.
Fuck you. Yeah. So anyways, we're playing rockets on Tombstone in Halo 1, right? And I keep fucking blowing him up from across the map, and he gets so mad that he starts going, "Get a score!" And my mom's laughing her ass off, and I'm trying not to laugh because I was just like, dude, sorry. Playing Halo.
Yeah, I would say that was probably early on, but later on it was always you and the one yelling at me.
Is that true, Doc? Were you a yeller?
I don't know. I mean, I do project a lot. People are always telling me I'm yelling at them, and it's just kind of this tone I take with some people. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah? You know?
That's just you being an ass.
Are you going to understand what I'm saying? Because what you're saying is wrong.
Condescending, you mean?
Yes, that one.
You would start getting short with me.
Yeah, I get short when I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
If you don't
and
get
it was always...
I'm going to be shorter. Every time you keep asking the same question, I'm going to stop wasting my breath because you don't get it.
Well, I had fucking autism.
Yeah, me too. Fuck you, man. It's a spectrum.
We're just better at it. You were even older than me, so fuck you.
I had more time to adjust.
Exactly.
I always give
You
100%.
were comparing me to your progress when I wasn't even there yet.
We were just playing Halo.
Fuck you!
We were just playing Halo 1, man. Don't slam the controller, go down and scream, let me score. That's all I'm saying. Poor sportsmanship.
That was when we were fighting each other. When
Yeah.
it was we were playing against another team, you were yelling at me to do shit.
Oh, yeah. I remember being team captain.
You never take advice from me, so yeah.
I might
It
heed
wasn't
that. I might heed that.
you were being team captain, you elected it yourself. I wasn't consulted in any decision.
I think I just went with seniority on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and not just in that either. You
Well, and everything.
started taking shit from me without even asking.
What are you talking about?
Oh, let's see. There was the time you switched our 360s because yours was starting to crap out, and when I deduced it because
That never happened.
yes, it did, because I threw a very, I will say, tantrum, because I knew I wasn't going to hit you and get yelled at by Dad for what we're doing to me. That is when Dad started not liking you around the house.
Dude, Dad didn't want us around the house because it was a fucking sty because you left dishes in the kitchen. Nobody cleaned the fucking cats or the dogs because I was working or sleeping or playing video games to pass the fucking time. Because it's like you have to work two full-time jobs, otherwise get the fuck out of the house or go back to college. And it's just like, I'm already in so much debt that, like, I'm never going to be able to pay it off, Dad. And I don't know if you remember this, but like from 15 to 18, I was in the hospital doing nothing. Like, it sucked. So thanks for making me pay for that too. And then you fucking made a fucking pigsty of the fucking house and started stealing shit for Mom, and then I get
I
blamed.
didn't steal shit.
Sure.
No. I never stole anything.
Sure.
To that house.
Oh, well, I did take a tie, and then I got green paint on it, and then I never cleaned it, and Dad found it in my room, and he's just like, so you stole this, huh? I was just like, no, I spilled green paint on it. And he's just like, I needed this for my wedding. And I was just like, why didn't you ask me for it? He's like, I didn't know you took it. I was like, I asked you if I could borrow a fucking tie. And you said yes. I didn't know that I could not take that specific tie because it was for your wedding. Get another fucking tie. Fuck. Fucking... Dude, there's a reason that I don't talk to anyone in the family, because apparently it's all my fault. This is why I don't talk to anyone, because then nobody yells at me about shit that I am or am not doing.
Well,
That's why I
you
pay my own
switched
rent.
360s. You
That
did.
never happened.
You switched.
That
Yes,
never
you did.
No.
Because
That-
I came home and I turned on my controller, and it, for some reason, connected into your room. And I
You-
still had the receipt
over.
with my serial number on it because I got an extended warranty. And what do you know? It didn't match. It was your 360 in my spot. Why did it get switched? 'Cause I didn't fucking do it. How about when I started locking my 360 games and hard drive in my room? Dad was telling me, you walked up to my room, saw that there was a lock on the outside of the door, and then walked downstairs again.
Yeah, Dad also said that I was high on drugs. And
Then why did I constantly come home from work with you having my hard drive, my 360 games,
Oh, because I was
without
playing
ever asking me?
360. Because I was playing them on my 360.
And I took them back.
Yeah, that's fine. I had to fucking sign into your account, and then I had to sign in on my account on the same 360. I would play second player, and then I would play your games on your hard drive on my 360.
My hard drive.
Yeah.
Meaning when I get home and I just want to play,
Yeah.
I can't because I wasn't asked. You did that constantly. It didn't matter where I put it.
Did I give it
Didn't
back?
matter. I told you to ask me before you fucking did it.
Should we talk about my Pokemon card collection that I still have?
I will admit, yes, I was wrong there.
Oh, okay. Sounds like you're wrong here too, man. I never
No,
switched
sounds
out
like I'm
360.
right because you switched my 360.
I didn't switch out 360s, man.
Yes, you did.
No.
Because I didn't fucking switch them.
Neither did I, man.
How did they get switched?
I don't know. Did you switch them?
No.
Kinda sounds like you did.
Huh, funny how I can admit when I'm wrong, but you can't admit when you're wrong.
I don't know. I can admit when I'm wrong, but I won't admit I'm wrong. I have the same problem with Dad. Like, I'm not going to admit I'm wrong when it never fucking happened. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to admit to something I didn't do.
Then what are your line of events?
I told you! I took your hard drive, put it in my 360, took your controller, turned it on, signed on with my account as second player, and then I played through your games. And then you would come
Then
home.
why was...
You would come home from work, and I would have it, and then I would give it back to
No.
you.
No, because I checked the serial number. Serial number. Which isn't on the hard drive, it's on the 360. The back of the 360.
Okay.
I had a receipt with an
Okay.
extended warranty, and they started specifically scanning serial numbers because of the previous generation. So that you couldn't switch them out. So
Okay.
when I checked the serial number on
Let
the
me
back
ask you
of
this.
the 360 that was supposed to be in my spot
Let me ask you this, Gary.
was yours.
Do you remember going into my room, signing in on... okay, so you signed on. James and Colin were on. And then they went invisible to you. And then you went into my room, signed into my Xbox account. They invited you to their private chat, and then all you said was, James, I found you. And then when I asked you about that, because they told me about that, because that was a little creepy, I asked you about it, and you said, who are you going to believe? And I'm like, the two guys telling me that it fucking happened. Like, do you remember that? Do you remember?
Okay.
Do you remember driving your was it Black Ops 2 Special Edition remote control car with the camera and microphone on it into the kitchen while Dad and Sandy were talking?
I was just fucking around with it. I wasn't trying to spy on anyone.
The Dobbage and Garrett Therapy Hour.
We could call
And
it.
yeah, it was you that switched it because we had an argument afterwards because you were trying to get me to turn your 360 in with my extended warranty.
Oh, did I ask you about that?
No. You just switched 360s.
I wouldn't do that. I may have asked you.
Well, no, you never asked me. You
About,
told
honestly,
me.
I don't even. I remember you being angry once, like that I was playing games on.
Because
Like, here's
the
your hard drive.
360s were switched. No,
Okay.
not the hard drives, the 360s. The
Did you
systems
switch them,
themselves.
Garrett? Did you switch them, Garrett?
No.
Okay, I didn't either.
And what is your line of events up to that point?
I just told you.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
You're telling me you didn't do this. You didn't
I
do that.
never-
I'm asking what you did.
I took your hard drive, put it in my fucking Xbox.
No,
Also,
no. Because if
I
that
don't know what you're talking
were
about.
what happened,
I never
then
switched
my controller wouldn't have connected to
turn-
my 360 in your room. That is the thing that led me to check the serial number. I thought, hey, it's fucking strange. My controller connected to his
When
360.
When was this? Like, what year? Was I working or going to school?
Yes. You both.
Okay. Was it like right before Dad kicked us out?
Yes. It was right before he bought you a new one.
Yeah, for Christmas. The
Yeah.
one year that I actually got something I asked for, and he didn't just get us a guitar or something like that. Like, how about money, Dad? No, that's not a present. It's just like, well, how about some socks then? How about a room with a heater in it? Like, how about a not shitty mother? How about we not live in fucking Mazomanie, Wisconsin? I know you're doing your best and all, because you had a kid at 25, and your wife is a fucking nightmare of a human being, and I never asked for that shit. You know what? Was Mom still in the house? Because I know she was still fucking driving out there. I've seen her and her ex-husband, like, driving the opposite way, and her bawling in the seat of the car.
Mom was long gone in California by then.
She came back sometimes. Forget who she was staying with, but no, I think that's when they
Not
got
to
back.
see me.
Oh no, she didn't see anybody. She just came into the garage and took shit. And I assume since you lived with her, you were also taking shit from the house, which Dad super did not appreciate.
I packed up what was in my room and gave Dad the keys and
Stuff.
moved out to James's.
That's another thing. Like, James invited me to live with him. So I had already been living with him. And
I
then
was paying off loan from MATC, and I was then asked to.
dude, James has still never forgiven you for that. Maybe he has, I don't know, but I know I haven't, because I don't even know how to describe the trash,
Okay,
the smell, the flies. It's like, dude, how can you do that to somebody else's house? What is wrong with you?
I didn't trash their house.
Dude, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. It was like
You are obviously misremembering.
I wish James was here so we could talk about it. Because I think you're misremembering it. Maybe it's all the Delta 8 and morphine and meth. I don't know.
You know what's very powerful?
The only
Me
one who
too.
does illegal drugs here is you.
Forgiveness. Forgiveness is very powerful.
Yes.
No, I've taken too much shit from this fucker.
Well, we could go back to not talking again. That seems to be
Fucking
it.
fine with it.
I think you both need to forgive each other. You both have grievances.
I forgive him. I just wish he wasn't such a little shit about it. Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I what can
you know
I
what?
say?
I fully believe that my Xbox may have been switched out with his because my mom would do shit like that. She would steal video games from us. She would steal money from us. Like, fuck. Did I tell you the story? She asked me for $300 one time. I was like, for what? And she's like, for groceries. And then she came back with a brand new DS and like 20 games. Like, my dad would tell me that he would always try to like, or she would always try to pit me against my dad and him, or me and my dad. And that's what it fucking felt like. Every day was just like,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anybody. What's up?
Your shit's fucking up.
Alright. Am I being throttled?
No, I think we're back. I think we're okay.
Alright, my bad.
Your microphone was just like super staticky there for a second. It might have been your connection. I don't know what it was, but anyway, go on.
Okay. I love my brother. I do forgive him. I'm glad he lives in an apartment on his own now that my mother pays for. You know, like, at least he's not homeless.
That's powerful too.
Yeah. I wish him the best. Maybe we'll talk again sometime soon. I don't know. Anytime I talk to my grandma and my dad, they're like, we miss Garrett. And it's just like, well, he lives on his own now. Here's his phone number. I give him their phone numbers. Nothing ever comes of it. You know? And it's just like, I don't talk to my family because then there's drama like that. Like, I've definitely done shitty things with Xboxes, but I wouldn't switch with Garrett unless I asked him to. That I wouldn't have done that. Like, there's no fucking way that I would have been like, well, just fuck Garrett over. I mean, there has been times where I have fucked Garrett over, like with the thumb thing, where I shot him with his own BB gun. Like, man, it's hard being a big brother. Like,
being alive at all is quite a conundrum.
Dude, I had to tell my parents that, like, under his bed he had stolen all the matches in the house and was storing them in under his bed. I was just like, well, this is fucking weird. Because I was looking for my Pokemon cards because they were gone.
I don't think we need to keep shitting on Garrett while he's not here.
I'm not trying to shit on him. I'm just painting a picture of how our childhood went. You know,
he's got his perspective, you get yours. I don't know. I don't have anything more than that. So what can I say? I don't know.
Well, maybe I'm old and senile and can't remember how it went.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't have that data.
Wish you did. Fuck. Hey everybody, I'm a shitty person. I'll switch your Xbox out. This is why I live alone, because then this drama doesn't fucking happen. Nobody steals my shit, I don't steal their shit. Like, it's great. Well, they steal my fucking catalytic converter for some reason, but, you know.
Do you think poverty is a mindset?
For some. For some. Not, I mean, I do live in poverty, but I'm working on getting out, you know? I call it more of an obstacle. You know?
Sure.
Something to overcome. I also think there's a crack like an illegal. Like they're
Kraken?
trying to. An illegal crack epidemic is what I was gonna say. There's a crack epidemic. You know, fuck it. The CIA is poisoning us, kids. It's crack. Can you hear that plane flying overhead? Sorry.
I can't. But yeah, fuck the CIA.
Yeah, fuck them. It's probably a AC-130 about to fucking blow my apartment out of existence because I'm.
That would do more for our cause than theirs.
Yeah, wishful thinking on my part. But no, that's usually how fights go with him.
Again, I don't know.
Like, I know.
Did you ever play the Xbox Mega Man?
Like Legends? Wasn't that PlayStation or?
It was called Mega. It was called Mega Man X.
That was on Xbox?
No, it was on Super Nintendo.
Jesus Christ, man! I played X4 a lot.
Was that on Super Nintendo?
No, that one was on. I remember seeing that on Super Nintendo and wishing that I had a Super Nintendo, but we had a Sega Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
I think because it was cheaper. No, I really wanted to play with that one. Was Zero in that?
Yes.
Could you play him?
I think you got to play him in a short sequence towards the end. Maybe that was the second one, but I think it was the first one. I don't really remember, but he's in there somewhere. You might have to play this.
Is he an NPC?
He's definitely an NPC in the first one, but I can't remember if you get to play him in the first one or the second one.
Mm.
But yeah, those were the best. Well, I think Mega Man 3 is the best Mega Man, but Mega Man X was the second best Mega Man.
I like X4.
I don't blame you.
Because you could play as Zero. I love playing as him.
Yeah, well, was that X? Could you switch back and forth between them?
Yeah.
Maybe I have played that one.
Yeah, I would. Well, not like you'd have to choose which character you were playing, and then you would play through that campaign.
No, I never played that one.
Yeah, Zero had like the laser sword.
Yeah.
So and he would have like different like uppercuts and like you could do like it was just a completely different way to play Mega Man, and it was my favorite way.
He was pretty cool.
Yeah. Wasn't he like underwater in X? I mean, every game has a fucking underwater level.
There was a penguin level. That's where you got the super speed. You always did the penguin level first. Because the game was unplayable without the speed. Because it's so slow.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I guess nowadays that's the truth. But probably back in the day, it didn't matter so much because you were just, when I was a kid, I used to give games a lot more time before they irritated me.
Yeah.
I
get that.
But I think like back then it probably wasn't as important. But nowadays you gotta fucking get the speed boots. First thing, baby.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that like a certain boss level?
Yeah, the penguin. The penguin.
Okay, the penguin one. Okay.
Yeah.
Frost Penguin. He's in X4, I think. He's like frozen in the background of one.
Yeah.
Tusk Walrus, I think is his name.
He was actually your Mega Man lore is a little off. His name was Chill Penguin.
Oh, Chill Penguin. I'm sorry. What did I call him? Ice Penguin?
Frost Penguin.
Frost Penguin. Whatever. It was an Easter egg. So I'm sorry. I don't remember Chill Penguin. I'm not too nostalgic about. I do have a Mega Man air freshener right there. Can't really see it, but maybe
I would believe that it's Mega Man though, based on the shape.
I can't block it with my shadow.
You could just put it. You could get it and put it closer.
I don't know. I'm still reeling from my brother. I don't know. We've had some nasty fights. There was one time that we got in a fight about our mom and stealing shit, and basically I told him, tell mom to fuck herself to death with a loaded shotgun until it goes off, and then when she's done, you pick it up and do the same. And then I didn't talk to him for 3 years.
That's a reasonable response.
No. Which is actually why I...
No, the not talking is a reasonable response.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's a pretty powerful statement. Like, if... Man, it's always everybody versus me, and I'm like, it wasn't me.
I couldn't tell you. Yeah, he claims otherwise. I don't know why. You know what I mean? I don't have any new information.
I know. Now I'm upset. I want to be a good guy. If I did that, I don't think I ever did, because that sounds really fucking shitty. That sounds fucking shitty.
Also, be shitty of Garrett to lie. So I don't know. What do I? You know, I don't know.
I look all fish Lindsay.
I just don't. That's why I can't have an opinion on it because I just don't know.
I wish James was here. I wish Colin was here. It's just, I gotta love him. He's my brother. I'm glad I didn't yell at him this time. Did I yell? Everybody tells me I yell at him.
Colin is here.
Oh, hey Colin, you wanna fill up the Garrett spot? How long have we been recording this for?
1 hour, 8 minutes.
I can't wait to cover that in post.
Nobody saw it. It's fine.
Colin saw it.
Nah, Colin was gone the whole time. You just told
my
you
God.
just told me in the chat. You never heard a bit of it.
Oh wow! Thanks for coming back. Thanks for rejoining. If you missed it, me and Garrett got in a huge fucking fight where I didn't yell at him. I definitely called him a fucking liar though more than once.
He says I'm about to take off, but I can answer questions, and then he says I heard all of it.
Fucking asshole. Fuck you. You want a question to answer? Why don't you go fuck yourself? Question mark. Where was the commentary during that argument, man? Or were you just laughing?
He's probably stunned like me. Like,
sorry. That is how. Have you and I ever had a conversation like that? An argument?
Maybe when I was sober.
Oh, I believe that. Man, you shouldn't do that to yourself ever.
I wish I didn't have to.
Alright. If you say so, Dad. If it was legal, I believe in maintenance levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw you marking that board, baby.
Marking that board?
Yeah, your whiteboard.
Oh, I haven't used my whiteboard in a while.
Well,
But
yeah,
I used to.
you've been sober.
No, I don't do it anymore. I don't write it down
Oh,
anymore.
yeah?
No, I usually I don't know. I just go by how I feel now. You know.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good way to do it. Yeah. You're just doing the gummies?
Hell yeah, dude.
Fucking A, my dude.
Fucking A. What a great day.
You know, it's not too bad. Now that he's gone, I'm going to start drinking. I was sober for that.
That's awful. Probably why it happened.
Because I was sober?
Yeah, usually you don't like to get into deep shit when you're
Fucked up?
yeah.
Well, I was really drunk. I think it was on rum when I told him that shotgun thing. And then I try to leave alcohol out of arguments. Alcohol is a drug for happiness and relaxation, not anger. And I'm trying to be a fucking good guy here.
Anger is for sobriety. I agree with that.
Yeah, it's important to be angry when you're sober. Not any other time.
I mean, I think it's the only time you can be angry.
Yeah.
Damn. I wish I was stoned 24/7, man.
Me too.
What a great life it would be.
No.
There would be peace on Earth, my dude, if everyone was just stoned 24/7. There would be peace on Earth.
Girls, they're undeniable. Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top.
Nobody could drive. Nobody would be able to drive anymore, and so we'd all have to like come back into. We'd have to like get real fast on inventing those AI cars, and our highways would transform into super highways with just AI cars and trucks on them that would transport us for free wherever we wanted to go. That's what society would look like if everyone was stoned 24/7. There would be spaceships. You could go to Mars whenever you wanted and come back. You know?
I would love that.
Though the entire world would be powered by solar energy, and everybody's dick would be minimum 6 inches. That's the kind of world we would live in. That's the kind of world we would live in.
Did you know that penile lengthening surgery, what they do? I don't know if you know this, but they actually they cut you open at like in between the shaft. Here, okay, so
I don't want anybody to cut me open.
Yeah, in the balls, they cut around the shaft.
Dude, you don't have this ball syndrome, do you?
I do, but not on this because this is horrific. And they call it the stock. So like, here's the shaft, right?
Right.
That actually continues to go back into your body for about, I think it was somewhere between 3 and 5 inches. And they pull that out, thus elongating it. Now, over time, this will suck back into you on its own. And then you gotta do it again. If you want to. I wouldn't recommend doing it once. I'm gonna make it no bigger, I ain't paying for no reduction.
My dick hurts literally just thinking about it.
I still can't get over that brother thing that happened. Honestly, I kind of just go numb when stuff like that happens. And I just, then horrible thoughts about penile lengthening surgery comes up. Well, because you brought up that thing about minimum dick's length being 6 inches.
It would be genetics.
You have the genes. We'd have to make bigger space blue jeans, though.
There'd be no penis surgery allowed.
God bless. Aren't you glad with this is the show that we had after taking 2 weeks off?
What a great day.
What a great day. You know what? I woke up at 3 today. And it was delightful. I wish I would have slept more. And then I got my booze, I got my coffee. I groomed, cut my hair for some reason. And then, got in an argument with my brother on a live podcast on the internet that nobody watches. Did I talk about doing stand-up yet? At least on the podcast. I did it again.
I don't think so.
I told a joke. Have you told the centipede joke on the podcast here?
I don't think so. Wait, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have a fuzzy memory on it as well. But you have a joke. The centipede joke.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to tell it.
Go for it.
I did last night. Or Thursday night. I went to a club. Okay. So there's this guy. He goes to an exotic pet store. and he's looking through all the birds and the turtles, and then puppies that look like tigers and stuff like
These
that.
are exotic, by the way.
Well, yeah, you've
Puppies
seen that,
aren't
right?
exotic.
Where they dye the hair like it's fucking there's a like a beagle that looks like a tiger because they dye the fur. You seen that shit? Yeah, they got those. And then they got this talking centipede. It's just like in a big terrarium in the middle of the store. It's a talking centipede. So the guy goes and he's just like, I want that. What does it say? And the guy's just like, well, you got to take it home. He'll get used to you, and he'll start talking to you, He's like, okay, sounds good. He takes it home. First night, he's just like, hey, talking centipede. He throws some food in there, watches it eat it happily, and then he's just like, hey, you want to go to the pub? No response. Mm-hmm. So he's just like, okay. Well, he goes. He has a great night. Second night, he throws another dead mouse in there, and he's just like, hey, want to go to the pub? And of course, he eats the mouse, instantly. And he just looks up at him. And then he's like, okay, whatever. He goes to the pub. And then third night, he's just like, okay, this is the last night I'm going to ask before I return your ass. Do you want to go to the pub? And the guy looks up, because he didn't feed him. He's just like, hold on, you asshole. I'm getting my shoes on yet. Yeah. I told that joke and everybody laughed. And the theme of that show was you get an extra minute if you tell a street joke. That was my closing joke.
Nice.
Yeah. And I told them all about you and our podcast, shameless plug. First time I did stand-up post-Corona because we beat Corona. And it went well.
Fuck coronavirus.
They let me into the comedy club on State. That was huge. They redid that place. Whew. I'm helping spread the Delta variant, Drinking in public, talking to people who talk to people all the day, without masks.
Sleeping in your car?
Sleeping in my car because that's what comedians do. Honestly, it's the best I've felt in a year.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But also my family hates me and I don't talk to them. I live alone. I'm starting to think it might be me. I am pretty abrasive. Like, people that hang around me are always kind of like upset with me at one point or another. So one time me and my brother were playing Halo 1 Rockets on Tombstone, and I kept beating him, and he started screaming, and he was doing this. And then my mom laughed, and he said, let me score. And my mom laughed, and then I started laughing, and that was my poor sportsmanship story. I'm a poor winner. I do gloat a lot when I win. What were you gonna say?
I don't really even remember, if I'm being honest. You look like you were trying to remember something, I think, and I was gonna comment on it. But I think that's what you were remembering, was that story you just told.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I fight dirty, which is why I'm a pacifist, Gotten into some fights before. I've gotten my shit rocked before, too. You ever had somebody pick you up, slam you down onto a playground slide, and then start pummeling you in the face?
No.
I don't recommend it. I don't know why so many people want to hit me in the face.
That's what you were reflecting on a minute ago. You said maybe it is me.
I got a big mouth. Like, I will say, like, if I'm getting annoyed with you, because, okay, you want to know the reason why that guy picked me up and then hit me in the face? It's because he stole my grandma took me to Taco Bell. I got an F-16 jet from the Godzilla movie toy list, you know? And I was sitting there on the playground like, "Woo!" And this guy's just like, "Hey, can I play with that for a bit?" And I was like, "Sure, here you go." And then he took it. I was like, "Okay, I'd like it back now." And then he's just like, "No, this is mine." I'm like, "Give me back my fucking jet." And he's just like, "No." So I pushed him and I said, "Give me my jet." So he picked me up, slammed me into the slide, and then began. This kid played hockey, by the way. Like,
So
I
you
think-
obviously did nothing wrong in that circumstance.
no. There's this other time I was doing stand-up comedy out in Madison, and there was this comedian. I won't say his name, but I don't know why, but he's always trying to one-up me, and I'm just not competitive. If I am, I'm trying not to be competitive because it's kind of gloaty and not very Buddhist. And so I was just sitting there not saying anything, and he got real close, like he was standing right here next to me. And what he did was he took his left hand and he like uppercut into the right side of my jaw, and I think he may have fractured my jaw because I called him Carl from The Walking Dead. Because on stage that night, I had done a impression of Daryl Dixon, you know, the biker brother with the crossbow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Norman Reedus, and it went over well. And he's like, "You're more like that guy with the mullet that's kind of a coward." And I said, "Well, you're more like Carl, and I'm more like Rick Grimes." And then he uppercutted me.
Jesus.
Yeah, so what I did, because I was so drunk and in pain, I was just like, gonna kick the shit out of me. Because he is much taller than me, and I'm a pacifist. So I was just like, "Fuck!" Like I yelled because it fucking hurt. And I started crying because I thought it would be funny.
Was it?
Yeah. Me crying in the middle of the street like, "Woohoo! Woohoo!" So a bunch of comedians come out and they're like, "What happened?" And I'm just like, I said the guy's last name, we'll call him Saggins. I said, "Saggins hit me in the jaw. Fuck! Like, I can't even see right now. It just hurts." And then they called my grandma on my cell phone. And then I asked her if she wanted to get high. That guy really fucked me up, dude. I think I might have got a concussion from that shit. Like, I don't know how he did it, but that guy fucked me up. And I had to call my grandma the next morning and be like, "Grandma, all I'm doing is taking Tylenol, wink, wink, and then, like, I'm in pain. All I can do is talk about how much this fucking hurts. Like, I can't, like, should I go to the doctor? I don't have the money to do it, blah, blah, blah." So, yeah, people are always hitting me in the face. I don't get it. Big mouth, I guess. That's what my dad used to tell me. You talk a lot. You're going to get hit in the mouth sometime.
What if all you say is the truth?
That's what I aim for.
And he still punched you.
Yeah, give me my fucking F-16.
What a dirtbag.
He's alright. He tried to make up for it later.
Did he
I
buy
think
you
he
ice
realized
cream?
what a... No, and he never fucking gave me back my fucking jet. I think he threw it out or some shit.
Did you feel like his apology was heartfelt?
Yeah.
Yeah, let it go.
He just said, "Hey man, do you remember that?" And I was just like, "Yeah." He's like, I really shouldn't have done that. That was kind of a gross overreaction." And I was just like, "A little bit."
Overreacts.
Yeah. I was like, "Just a little bit." He was like, "Yeah, well..."
That's not
My
that.
parents
No,
are getting
yeah, yeah.
divorced.
That's not a genuine apology. There's nothing to react to.
Yeah, he's like, "My parents are getting divorced, we're moving," or something like that. I can't remember. You know, it was some, like...
I had to fucking bully people to get it out of my system. You know, that's how we work.
Yeah.
We us bullies.
Yeah, his dad was also a cop, and he knew my dad, so, like... I don't know. I don't know, man. I've done violent things for no reason. I've hit Animal Chin in the stomach because somebody else told me to, because he was being Animal Chin. You know? So let he who is out sin get hit in the face the most. I guess. I'm definitely a sinner. Sorry. God damn it. What a great day. Where's my beer? I was having a good week. How about you, Silver?
Oh, life's good, my dude.
I'm glad to hear that. How's the new camera look?
Fabulous.
Does it look fish lensy? Ooh.
Looks like a skater camera, yeah.
That's sick. I have skater shoes.
Believe it.
I used to only buy Vans. I just got a message from Garrett.
And
Should I read it?
Dude, I don't know. Do you want to do this off? Do you want to do this off stream?
Should I do it off stream?
I don't know. Like, it feels weird
Hey,
to
man.
me. It feels weird to
Man.
me.
Content's content. I don't know. We said whatever happens on the podcast, we fucking put it out there. I gotta bleep out a few names now.
Did Garrett agree to that?
Yeah.
Just feels weird to me. Like,
Do you want to edit this one? I will let you 100% edit anything you want out of this fucking one, dude.
yeah, I'm not about to edit. I'm not about to edit anything. You know that. Fuck that.
All right, whatever.
Well, you get that extra 5%, baby.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah, I still have two previous to this one that I had edited one with your brother and my brother on.
Mm-hmm.
Uploaded that, but then never put the description or anything on there. I
Nice.
did that today once I got home. And then I was going to start editing those other ones if I wasn't going to be talking to any nice ladies post-podcast here. We're playing videos. I never posted the fucking Instagram thing. I videoed it.
All right.
You know, it's okay if anybody missed this one, you know? I wish you would have watched. We got the Duke of Slink, and Lula's here. Do you have any poor sportsmanship decisions? Silver doubloons?
Sometimes I get banned from Rocket League for being toxic.
Yeah, that tends to happen when you're being sober for a month.
Tends to.
Yeah, and I'm always impressed with the level of aggression that comes out of you. Like, do you want to repeat some of the things that you've said to people in Rocket League text chat?
What a save! What a save!
Get fucked, eat cum, motherfuckers. I believe is one you said last night. Get shit on, you fucking horrible kids, or something like that. You know, the eat cum motherfuckers was one that took me by surprise, Silver. I was not prepared for that.
I was doing a bit, okay, and you fell for it. Because I only said that in the games where we were playing against Cynet players who do not receive the chat. Only people on PC do, because you can't talk with people on other platform. You fell for it, Doc. You fell for it.
Are you sure they can't read the chat?
I'm positive. I'm positive.
Do they get the quick chats?
They do get the quick chats, but the custom chats they do not get.
Okay.
You fell for the meme. Fell for the meme.
You got me. I am one that will admit when he is wrong, and you fucking got me.
You knew it. I even brought it up that night that's what I was doing.
What's that? Oh,
I
the Cynet?
I only did it to the Cynet people.
And you still got banned.
No, I mean, I was definitely doing it to real people when I was sober.
You're definitely a pirate through and through, Captain.
I blame it all on the sobriety.
Glad to have you on board, Captain.
Everything bad that happens is because of sobriety.
Nah, that's not entirely true.
I think it is. It's a matter of perspective.
What about sobriety makes you think that bad things happen when you're sober?
It's just awful.
I'm gonna agree, 100%. But I love playing devil's advocate.
Oh, I see.
Love it. Yeah, love it. 100% on your side. What about existence?
It's
Makes you
just
unhappy the most.
It's just like uncomfortable.
Yeah. I always feel sick, like I want to vomit. That might be the alcohol.
I just feel weird. Like I don't know. Like it's just so weird being a sentient monkey.
Yeah.
I don't really like it. Kind of wish I was a robot or something that could turn himself off.
Get a reboot.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that that show? Do you do the Netflix at all?
I watch a wide variety of shows from a wide variety of places.
I think it's got Paul Rudd, and it's called Living with Yourself or something like that. It's on Netflix.
Living with Yourself.
Yeah. I really hope they make a second season of that. That was a cool idea. And also I have a man crush on Paul Rudd. DJ Paul Rudd on Instagram, at him.
I don't recognize Paul Rudd, but whoa,
He's fucking-
IMDb looks totally different now.
Yeah, dude, they fucking upgraded that shit. They're just like, we're not doing anything during the quarantine.
This looks way better.
Yeah, Living with Yourself. You know Paul Rudd, he's fucking Ant-Man.
I didn't watch the Ant-Man.
Dude, you don't know who Paul Rudd is. You serious?
I'll click on his thing. Maybe I've seen something he's in. Paul Rudd. He kind of looks like Ben Affleck.
Bruh.
What, you don't think so?
Have you seen Ben Affleck lately?
Hang on, let me do a side-by-side here.
Yeah, dude, that Snyder cut of the fucking Justice League, that shit was off the hook, dude. That was fucking good. Like, that's what they should be doing with DC. I mean, it's still ridiculous in CG and all that, but like, much better than the original one I saw. I don't even know if I saw the original one. Fuck.
Hang on, I'm doing a side-by-side. It's gonna take a second.
Alright. Batman vs. Superman, that was not good. Better fight scene in fucking Justice League than in Batman vs. Superman. I don't know if you saw that, but that movie was not good. And then they fucking canceled Ben Affleck as Batman, and now it's fucking Robert Pattinson. Well, first of all, Paul Rudd has green eyes, or hazel. Ben Affleck is, got brown.
Okay.
Hold on, where's Paul Rudd from? You know? Where's he from? Let's check it out. I'm gonna look it up. Paul Rudd.
I'm on his IMDb right now.
London
He
area.
was born in New Jersey.
New Jersey. I think that's where Affleck's from.
You think they're brothers? Is that what you're saying?
No. I mean, they might be like fucking Jersey brothers or something like that. Nah, he's from fucking Massachusetts. Benjamin Gaza Affleck Bolt was born on August 15th, 1972 in Berkeley, California, and was raised in Cambridge, Massachusetts. They do have similar facial structures. Are you about to, like, put his eyes on fucking Paul Rudd's face?
No.
I wait with bated breath, sir. Show me, Captain.
It works. You don't tell me that doesn't work. I could see it.
What do you... Yeah, I definitely see it too. I definitely see it. Now that you've put... It looks like it fits. I mean, it's majestic, if I'm being honest. So the show Living With Yourself, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it, but that's kind of relevant, what you just did.
Why?
It's not a huge plot point, but it is kind of like a huge spoiler. And I highly recommend it. Should we just do a spoiler warning and you want me to tell you?
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
Alright. There's 2 Paul Rudds. That's the basis of the fucking thing. Right? That's what all the trailers show. There's 2 Paul Rudds.
Oh, right. I guess we'll learn who's who. Who's the good guy and who's the bad guy, huh? And at the end, one of them will defeat the other one in hand-to-hand combat.
It's interesting. I really hope they put a second season out. It's very good.
Is there any combat or explosions?
Yes. Yes, there is. We're dying right now. Like, I think there's a firework.
Do you need to go?
Ring! Sorry, what?
Do you need to go? Was that somebody knocking at your door?
No. Dude, this is America. They got the strap. I gotta carry him. You know, like, fuck. I'm prepared, motherfucker.
I hope nobody's there to kill you.
No, I think that explosion would have been closer if it was to kill me.
Oh, that was I thought somebody was knocking on your door.
Oh, no, that was an explosion outside. Let freedom ring, baby!
Oh, you think it was like a firework or something?
That started 2 months ago, and it will continue through this month.
Interesting.
Did you hear it? Yeah. Let freedom ring, baby. Fuck the British. Fuck the Queen. Fuck you. You can still be America's hat, Canada, but, you know, let freedom ring, baby.
I hope nobody's dying right now.
No, that wasn't a gunshot. Sometimes I do hear gunshots. But it's pretty far away.
That's good, I guess.
That sounded like a tire hitting a stick. I know you guys couldn't hear that, but, you know, it sounded rubbery. Dude, it's oh my god. I couldn't, like, you told me about you can't hear very well, and you got those implants. I had no idea. Like, until the first time you told me that. Like, I think I found out on the podcast. How long had we like actually played video games and known each other for at that point before we started that? Like a year, 2 years?
I don't know. I guess it never comes up online because I can hear people fine online. Like,
well, yeah, but like, I bet that's weird in real life. I mean, I hear like if you lose partial of your senses, you compensate through other means. Like, I bet you're really good at reading lips.
I do jerk off a lot.
Unrelated, Silver Doubloons is a famous pirate, if I might say so myself.
You asked if I was really good at anything.
I don't know if that's something. I mean, I'm really good at that too. I always make me come. I don't know what to say. Like, you want a cookie?
No.
Okay, me either. Actually, I kind of do want a cookie.
My
Not because
my hands are a little sticky.
You're a disgusting human being, Silver Doubloons, the famous pirate.
Funny though.
Let me pose a hypothetical towards you, Silver.
Go for it.
Well, let's say I did switch the Xboxes out.
Okay. Are you going somewhere with it?
How did I think? How would I think that I would get away with that? First of all, my Xbox.
I don't know. Kids do dumb stuff all the time.
I know, but like, dude, the biggest problem I had growing up with a little brother is going to look at my stuff and then not finding it where I left it, you know? Finding it elsewhere in the house. In my little brother's room, I'll say it. I don't want to be a fucking asshole or anything like that, but, you know?
Yeah, it sounds like you both have some grievances.
I wish Animal Chin was here. Yeah, no, I'm sure we do. This is why I live alone, because I used to be afraid of living alone, because I was afraid, like, if something happened to me, like I broke my ankle, like, who would be able to take care of me? Turns out you just get really good at crutches, you know? Like, okay, hypothetical. I switched the Xboxes. To what game? Yeah, to, like, have him return that one and get a new one? Like, I don't want his old Xbox. Like, the one time I did get extended warranty on one of those things.
Dude, do you think you're gonna convince me? I don't know shit about this. I don't know what you're trying to.
To what end?
I don't
what
know.
end?
Fuck. Like I said, maybe you were just a dumb. Maybe you were just a dumb kid and had a dumb idea. I don't know. I don't even know what happened. I have no fucking idea. I can't divine any. I can't. This is something something that happened like 20 years ago. You both are dictating this from memory. Probably neither of you really remembers what happened. You're probably both wrong on some aspects. I don't fucking know. Who the fuck knows? Like, just...
I'm sorry for switching the Xboxes?
I don't know.
What do I do? What do I do? He said, I read a little bit of the message.
I don't know what you do. It's that, but it's like I don't know how I can possibly be involved with the problem. That doesn't make any sense.
I would never ask that of you. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like the guy at work that I sit next to is always asking me if I'm talking to myself, and I'm always saying, just yelling at God, you know? And he's just like, okay, well, just let me know if you're losing your mind, because I would need to know that. I'm just like, dude, no, this is just how I work. I talk out loud. I think out loud sometimes. I know it's annoying, but it also helps me process information. That's what they say the key to therapy is like people don't say things out loud enough. Therapists are always asking you why questions. Like I asked you earlier, like, what about life do you find most, like, dreadful? I'd answer, I never asked for this. Yet here I am, doing all of it. You know, being a wage slave. I could have been a speck of dust that, you know, is expanding to the end of the universe because of the Big Bang, and I would have been much happier. feel like this is a very doc-heavy episode, Silver. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's quite all right. I'm quite all right with that.
We, more than one person, we were worried about you during that month of sobriety.
Yeah, I fucking hated it. 'Cause I used to just disappear for a month. Like I don't know if you remember, but all the different times I've just disappeared for a month. That's why.
That's why?
Yeah, but this time I tried to just come on and just be normal, and it was like it was a you
You're
know
fucking when you're sober. Like,
I felt better and I enjoyed being around you guys, but yeah,
I always enjoy being around you, Silver.
no, for sure it was great, but yeah, I definitely have a saltier side to me.
Yeah, it's always like night and day difference with you.
I hate sobriety.
So do I. Well, I'm not addicted to nicotine, and I definitely don't have a drinking problem. So, I don't know. You should probably look into Delta 8.
I think we should just shorten that to date.
Like those fruits?
Yeah, maybe there is too much confusion there. It would make a nice, like, Thieves Guild word for it, though. Yo, I need some date.
Actually, call it skooma.
There's catnip in my world because there's cat people.
I do like that. I'm a bit of a furry. I like a girl with some cat ears, and maybe a tail.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good on ya, mate.
Yeah, I have very vanilla kink to me. I don't know if that's vanilla or not. Maybe some whiskers.
Keep going, dude.
Maybe if they had like a little heart-shaped patch of fur right above their butt crack.
Yeah, no, this is totally normal. Keep going.
All right, 6 nipples. Let's see it. No,
I don't think that would be too many.
I don't want that. I don't want. I'll stick with the mammal 2, the human 2, I should say. Homo sapien 2.
Mammal right in front of me with more than 2.
Jesus.
Don't ya? So many nipples.
Stop it.
So cute.
I remember the day that I found that my dog had more than 2 nipples, because I was like rubbing her tummy, and I found this little thing, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I started like poking it, and then I started like, I thought maybe if I squeezed it, something would come out. And then I was just like, they're all over. There's 6 of them. And then I was like, oh yeah. Dogs, So then I didn't hang out with my dog for a while because it felt a little weird, you know?
Eh.
I mean, because she was totally just like about it. Like, she was just laying there like, this is normal.
Probably didn't give a shit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all our animals, like I don't know, I think cats are pretty lazy.
Like,
Dog,
yeah,
cat.
mammals are lazy.
Yeah.
Our default state is sleep.
Yeah. I do like sleep a lot. Jesus Christ, Silver.
What up?
I think I'm well, I could talk about time boners. I got a list of stuff to talk about. I already talked about stand-up. I should have done that. We were talking, you and I think William were talking the other night, and you said, somebody said that pregnancy is like, with me, it's a weight issue. I think it was William. And I took that as like because you get way more, you have more girth because of the baby. And he's just like, that's not what I meant. But then he never explained what it meant.
Pregnancy is a weight issue?
Yeah.
Did he possibly mean it as WAIT weight somehow?
That's kind of what I thought after he said that he didn't mean the WEIGHT.
I don't
You
really
know?
get it, but
I don't either.
well,
I thought it was funny, though.
maybe you need to have him explain it.
Hey, Will. Okay, time boners. I thought that was interesting as concept.
I don't remember time boners. I kind of remember we said it or something.
It was like some sort of currency for time travel. I think time boner crystals or something like that.
Nice.
I think Matt was in there screaming about time travel, and you're just like, time boners. I'm just like, yeah, that's good. I like that. I think it's just funny because that guy's always talking about boners.
It's a little bit of a wiener addiction.
I think he might be. Maybe I shouldn't talk about. I won't talk about him like that. And who cares? Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. You can like whoever you like.
Wiener or otherwise.
Love is love. Love wins. Fuck hate. Fuck it right in its love hole.
For
That
sure.
doesn't sound consensual. How are you feeling? Because you look like either you're done or you're just shocked. I can't figure it out.
Oh, I'm just enjoying my time here, you know?
Oh, okay. It's that one. Okay, I get that. That's fine. You're vaxxed, waxed, and ready to relax, right?
I got
That's
my
what everybody-
I got my second dose the other day.
Yeah.
Knocked me out pretty good, but
Yeah.
back on gear, yeah.
Right on. Do you ever like go out to the bars or anything?
Not a bar person.
I do because of stand up.
Yeah. I've been to a couple of comedy clubs.
Do they have those around you?
Yeah. Well, I
They're
mean,
good at meeting people
there's
pre-COVID?
one there's one that like travels around all the small towns and they're here once in a while, but there's also ones at Halifax.
A traveling comedy club?
Yeah, I think they like rent like
Vacant buildings or something like that?
yeah, they like rent out the top part of a pub for a week or something and do a bunch of shows and they move on to a different town.
That's cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
If you're wax ready to relax, you should do that thing that I told you to do with that stand up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man, I triple dog dare you to do stand up.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It'll be fun.
Okay. Tell the fucking centipede joke. That's your joke.
I'll give it a shot. I'll tell the ham bush joke, centipede joke, the Dewey joke.
What's that one?
Did you
Dewey?
did you hear about
Oh,
the protein
yeah.
shake factory explosion in Uganda?
there was nothing left but the way. That is a delightful one. They usually give you about 3 minutes. And depending on how nervous you are, that can be an eternity or, not enough time. Just from one person who self-medicates to another,
Right. Well,
You want to call it? I was going to ask if you've ever dealt with anxiety before.
oh for sure. I basically didn't leave my house for the better part of 15 years.
God damn it, dude. I don't even... could this place, the place you're in right now?
Oh no, just like in general, like I moved around and
Alright.
stuff.
Okay. Did you get groceries at least, or?
Oh yeah. I wasn't like a total shut in, but I yeah, too much.
Were you overweight the entire time?
Yeah, I think so. The
Yeah.
majority of it. I think I did lose the weight once, but I put it right back on. I basically like ate what, like 500 calories a day for like 6 months or something.
Jesus, man.
I had it was weird. I had like a sandwich in the
Yeah.
afternoon, and that was it. That would be all I would eat. Did that for 6 months.
And that's how you got-
Lost all the weight, and then I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna reward myself by getting a bag of chips, and that's how it started.
Yeah.
And it was back on within a year.
God damn, dude.
In June, I put on 10 pounds.
I purposely start to put on weight in the winter.
I can see that. Keep warm.
Yeah. Like, I don't like doing it, but it's just like I'm so cold all the time. My ankle fucking hurts, like, and my hand because I broke that twice. You know. Now I'm just reminiscing about being old. Have we said everything, Silver Doubloons?
It seems
What's
that
next?
way.
Yeah. What's next week's topic?
We don't have anybody else to pawn this task on this week.
We do not.
What are some things that you do in life? Play video games. Yeah. What else is there? You sleep.
Stand up again.
Or sleeping decisions. Not getting enough sleep. Getting too much sleep.
I don't have to monumentally poor. I mean, I've talked about that car accident before, but there were other influences there. Lack of sleep decisions.
Or delirious decisions.
I could tell something like that. It's a poor.
Oh,
it's
very
just-
good. Okay, that's what it
We'll
is.
stick with that. We'll stick with that.
We did it.
Hey.
Okay, thank you,
Hey,
everyone.
everybody, thanks for joining. Good night, good luck. I'm George Clooney. This is Batman. Thanks for having us. Sorry about the thing in the middle.
What Batman does, right? He just pulls out his
Justice.
Glock, starts firing.
There are versions of Batman, like where instead of Bruce Wayne's parents dying, Bruce Wayne dies and his dad becomes a Batman with guns.
Nice.
Yeah. Future Batman in like the Schneider cut. He murders people. A lot of people. And I mean, let's be honest, if you kick somebody through a wooden crate filled with like AK-47s, like they're not going to be the same after that. I don't know if you saw Ben Affleck, but if that guy kicked me through something, I'd probably be paralyzed for the rest of my life. You know?
Probably poop yourself.
I get a colostomy bag, probably.
Fuck.
Thanks, Batman.
Anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you, Colin.
Hey, Colin.
All beautiful.
Thanks. I love you all.
Sleep well.
Bonsoir. Sleepy.